also now getting some breaking developments coming in as far as the G20 is concerned, where Moscow and Beijing has gone on to claim that there is Western blackmail and even threat as far as the G20 summit is concerned. So fireworks, Russia and China, they're very clearly taking on the West when they claim that there is blackmail and threat. Abhishek continues to be with us. Abhishek, fireworks clearly as far as the G20 summit is concerned. You have Russia taking on the West, Russia with China taking on the West. What are these threats and blackmail that they're talking about?
We know that this whole confidence of Russia talking in a very strongest manner to the world is also coming from a point where now it has got a huge support from China, which has its own issues with West and USA. So clearly, Lavrov, foreign minister of Russia, who is making this statement that his blackmailing thing wouldn't work. You're sort of taking the whole world at hostage because of the one issue, which is kind of bilateral that Russia has been claiming between Russia and Ukraine, where in fact Russia is being cornered by NATO and European Union and USA, which has been alleging that Russian weaponry supply to Chinese weapons supply to Russia will only fuel the war. In that context, only Russia and China have criticized USA that, in fact, the war has been going on for so long because the NATO and USA have been supplying unlimited access and advanced weaponry to Ukraine. Otherwise, the war would have ended. But these are the different perspectives of the two warring sides. Currently, the crisis has been that now Russia and China, if they join hands together in terms of economic might and in terms of military might, it will be a huge challenge for West and USA to deal with it at the same time, because apart from Ukraine crisis, there is another crisis that is brewing up in Taiwan Strait, that is Taiwan, and we know how ambitiously China is trying to capture Taiwan and integrate it with the mainland. And if away from Ukraine-Russia front, there is another front that opens up. That will be a great challenge for the world, and they would not like Russia and China to join hands on one front at least. That will be a major challenge for them.
Right. Abhishek, we'll just request you to stay on with us. Our colleague Siddhant is also now back with us. Siddhant, give us better context of who really is claiming blackmail here and what are these threats that they're referring to?
Well, look, what we are getting to know right now is that, yes, the foreign minister of Russia has expressed his thoughts during the first session, which was chaired by Foreign Minister Jaishankar. And in fact, we are still awaiting the full statement. But what we have been given to understand from the content that Russian media is reporting is that Moscow and Beijing blast at Western Bloc, and in fact, the words like blackmail and threats have also been used. So clearly, what we could sense right now is that there was a divide between Russia and the Western Bloc during the first session of meeting, which was chaired by S. Jaishankar, and in fact, Russia has apologized to India for being a reason of Western delegation not attending the state dinner hosted by India yesterday. So in a way, it's Russia taking a jibe at America because Antony Blinken arrived late and he couldn't attend the dinner. So in a way, it's a jibe which Russia has taken at US, and in fact, they have apologized to India. And in fact, there is something even beyond what we are reporting right now, but it would be better for us to wait for an official statement.
Sure.
And in fact, Sergei Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia, is also going to address a press conference this evening where I'm sure that journalists are going to ask him about his thoughts in the first session of foreign ministers meeting.
Oh, absolutely. Siddhant and Abhishek, we leave the conversation there. We'll request both of you to keep tracking all these